Saturday, and it was raining earlier. I'm heading down to Preston's, which is around about an hour from us, to collect carport to replace the one that we took down that was damaged. Haven't had a carport in a long time, years. So we're putting this one up, or going to put this one up, but I've got to go and collect it because they won't deliver to the house. They'll only deliver to a shipping area because they go nationwide. So I left this morning, got the trailer on the back to bring stuff in, and I got a few towns down and realised that I'd forgotten my portable tyre compressor and puncture repair kit because they were sitting in the van, and I said to myself last night I better make sure I grab those. Kind of don't have a lot of faith in the tyres that are on the trailer right now. They really need replacing. The spare has had it. I just filled up the spare and it was flat, and as it was filling up the air was just leaking out around the top seal, so from dirt and stuff just getting into it while it's been sitting there. So left side tyre was only down a few psi, about 5. Right side was down 12, so they're still alright, but it's just once you get a lot of weight on them, I need to replace them. But so yeah, I had to turn around, go back to the house, grab my keys for the van, get those things out of the van. They're sitting down here in the truck now, then start driving back down, and then stopped and filled up the tyres on the trailer, and now I'm continuing on, and map says I'm 20 minutes from the pickup centre. And my plan was to get there between 8 and 8:30, and now I'm going to get there at about 8:40. And thankfully, the rain seems to have disappeared, because the last thing I want to be doing is trying to tie something down to a trailer in the rain, or even unloading it in the rain. So hopefully the weather holds off. It was raining up in the mountains. I'm now down Western Sydney area, just on the freeway. 4 minutes away from my destination and it starts raining. Awesome. It'll stop by the time I get there. So I'm at the distribution centre. I've come in, it's a massive warehousing complex, and told to come over into the reception area. I've come in, I've had my temperature checked, I've scanned in and signed in as a guest. There's no one around. I went across to the other building and went in there, but that was like a logistics area, and they said, no, you definitely have the other side. I'll call and see if there's someone around. Every time I stand up, this thing over here with the temperature tester keeps identifying me because it looks at your face. But I've done that, I signed in. But all I want to do is pick up my carport. This place is empty. Wide open, but empty. And it is Saturday morning. Forklift just pulled up next to my truck. And he looked around and then he just pulled back into the thing, so he might have been bringing it out. Go see. Figure if I stand around in my high-vis vest, I might stand out. Look at it. Massive warehousing area. So a forklift driver came out and saw me. He said there was someone in the downstairs part of the building, so I went in there and there was a guy there, and he found all my details and got my pickup note printed. And so now he's supposed to come out, I'll give him this and he'll bring my carport out. Now I've got my tall rails on the trailer, so that, because I believe it's going to be a decent length, so it's going to come up over the top of the truck here. I'm just thinking I need to make some new bars that are just parallel, level, and up higher than the back of the truck, so that if I do have some long things, I won't have to worry about it hitting the truck, because there's no way I could just put it on the trailer. That's my forklift driver looking for my job. So they're having a hard time finding my my parcel. Probably will look like something like that. 2 of those little pallets. It's a similar name, like a similar code. They've all got the pickup names on it. Mine's not on any of those, so they're hunting around trying to find it. They can't find it. Like we've been told, or my wife was told, yes, it's arrived. So on the 8th or whatever, it arrived. The guy in the office, who also came out to help me look, said it's a case of, yeah, it's probably arrived. It could still be in one of these big freight trucks. It could be in the middle of the building because it hasn't been unpacked yet. So, because he remembers my wife calling, saying, and somebody saying, yes, it's arrived, but they can't find it because it's probably still in the middle of a pallet or the middle of a container, because it came from Brisbane, so it would have been a few things, and it needs to look just like one of these ones that have crossed the way from me. And it's almost 3.5 meters long, so it shouldn't be hard to find, but it hasn't actually been sorted. Their system says it's here, they don't know where. So they're going to find it, they're going to give us a call when they find it, and then I can arrange a time to come back down and pick it up. Bit frustrating, got to drive back through the building. Bit frustrating that I've made a trip down here and we've no idea where it is, because they've been looking for it for an hour. It has not been unpacked yet, not been unpalleted. The website said it'd be one big pack. Their con note information says it'd be two. One being the sheet material, one being all the framing. Massive area. All right, how do we get out? Am I supposed to keep going down, right down the end? Get checked. I'm supposed to keep driving. This was the gate I came in. And these gates are meant... There we go. They're automatic. Oh. At least I know where it is for next time, but... Decided to stop at Bunnings. I was just talking to my wife. Got some fly netting we bought, and I've got 2 rolls of it. We're probably not going to use 2 rolls of it, but we'll keep 1. So I'm going to go return 1. And while we're here, and I've got the trailer, which I don't really need because I've got the truck, but I'll go and get 3 more panels and 3 more posts, some brackets, some better screws, so I can keep doing that fence. So Bunnings is crowded as all buggery. People everywhere. I saw maybe 4 other people with a mask. I'm going to harp on this forever, I think. We managed to get some panels and the posts. I'm glad I rang my wife because I was looking in the wrong spot for the posts. Could only find 7-footers and I needed 8-foot posts, and they were actually down by the panels, which I'd forgotten. The panels are pretty ordinary looking, and so my wife said, ask if you can get a discount. So I went and grabbed somebody and he gave me $15 off each one, so $60 instead of $75 each. Anyway, I've got to go to Valley Heights for brackets I need. This place is crazy crowded. Just trying to get out of the shopping area. Glad I thought to pack a lunch. 25 to 1 right now. I know this is a lead up to Christmas, but this is crazy. I got a little bit busy with the fence up the side, so I've now done 5 panels. 1, 5, and slowly stepping up.
I've just concreted in the last 2 posts this afternoon, so I did this panel yesterday, that one, concreted in, and then when I was doing the next 2 I just decided to try and do 2 at a time, dig the holes, then concrete them both at the same time, and it's worked. I'm just about to figure out how many more of these panels and posts I need to just at least get past the end of the shrubbing. And the other thing that we bought a sunshade cover. I've just assembled it, but the anchors that it came with are for brick walls, and got a weatherboard wall. So I'm not exactly sure what anchors I can use, because I don't want to really just go into the weatherboard. This is only it's only 8mm masonite. So that's the bit I've already shown before, but you can see the next 3 panels in behind the hedge, or what can be a hedge. I've still got to trim all this, and especially the top, cut that down. But once that starts hedging out, at least we've still got the panelling to be a bit of a privacy screen and a safety screen from little Sam, so he doesn't go running into next door. And so this is, you can see, this is my boundary line string. Got it tied to a fence post I put in based on the house plan, saying the boundary was 1.5 meters or whatever it was from the house. And that just goes straight up to the front peg that the council surveyors put in when they were doing the area. So I'm building the fence so it's just inside the line. That way it's on my property. And these 2 are the 2 fresh concrete posts. I've got that one tied just to help keep it plumb. And this one's done pretty well, it's staying plumb.